Good morning, gardeners. It's a beautiful morning here in Orlando, Florida. And today I'm gonna be planting some potatoes. I had never planted potatoes this time of the year because I never can get the seeds at this time. I always can get it in like February. But this is some of my Vikings potatoes that I planted last year. So I saved some for seeds. And what I'm doing is like I'm gonna be doing I got 3 right here of those grow bags, but I'm probably gonna do 4 and probably more. But I fold the bags, and what I'm gonna do is I just using to plant the potatoes like you see right here. Right now I got 3 in there. I think I'm gonna be able to probably feed, I probably do like 6 if you see it. And you want always the eye to be up, so I'm gonna do 6 like this, and then I'm gonna powder some ashes that I have on top, and then I'm gonna cover it with this mix that I made. This one is just literally topsoil that I bought, and I had a tree that I cut a long time ago, and the trunk that is stay in the ground, it cannot decompose. So I mix all that together, and that's what I'm gonna be using for this. I'm experimenting, so we'll see what's gonna happen. But if you plant potatoes last year and you happen to save some seeds, I recommend you be doing this. I'm gonna be showing you how I'm gonna do the ashes and then how I'm gonna cover it, and I will keep you posted. I know it's gonna be a little cold probably by December, but I think here in Central Florida, this is the best time to plant potatoes. Because when you do it in February, it gets so hot and humid and you name it, all kind of crazy weather. So this is gonna be something that I wanna experiment, and I will give you the results. I planted a lot of pounds last year and I harvest a lot, but I don't know if you noticed, but a bag of like 5 pounds of potatoes is almost like $10 these days. So if I can save my family some money, I would definitely do so. Let's go and get those ashes to put it on top of the potatoes. So here we are. These ashes I collected this year at the beginning of the year when I was burning some wood for the cold weather. And you might say, what are you putting those ashes? Well, believe it or not, when you burn wood, you get potash. And the ashes are not only rich in potassium, they also rich in like phosphorus and other minerals. But these ashes that you see right here, they're also gonna help with like fungus disease, pests, and stuff that comes into the garden. Then after I do that, I gotta put more soil on it. And you see, I fold the bags for a reason, because I'm gonna top this all the way to the top. And then when the plants start growing, I'm gonna unfold it and add more soil. And I'm gonna be doing that right now. I'll show you how it looks at the end. And one more ingredient that I use that is not organic, but a little goes a long way to give you a great harvest of potatoes. I'll be right back. As you can see, I put a little more soil on top, and then I'm just gonna move it around, make it even like this, shake it a little bit so we don't lose it. And then I'm gonna gentle top. You don't wanna top too hard because you want the seed to sprout. I'm still gonna add more soil, but I wanna put one more ingredient right here on top. You see, I top it slightly. And after that, I put like two scoops of soil on top of it. And now my final ingredient for right now is gonna be, here we go, phosphate or triple phosphate. I've been using this for like 3 years. I highly recommend it. It is a 0460. Yes, it's make chemical or whatever, or anyway, I don't want to go in that debate. That would be for another video. But remember, everything in nature is a chemical. It's how you use it. And like I told you before, a little goes a long way. Phosphate is responsible for fruiting, and a lot of stuff. And you see, all I'm gonna do is just sprinkle very slightly in there, and that's it. You don't need to overdo this, because that's the problem with fertilizer. It's not how bad they are, it's how we use it. And as you can see, all I'm gonna do is kind of like rub it, make sure it's even around the container. And then I'm gonna add probably one more shovel of soil. And I'm gonna be doing the same with these next 2 bags. And I will show you how it looks at the end. I will also make sure I tag them, because I promise you, if you don't do this, you will forget what day you planted, and then you have no idea. Talking by experience, I've done it a million times, but this is gonna be the first time that I plant potatoes this time of the year. This is the first time that I'm gonna plant from my own seed that I save. So we'll see how it's gonna go. I will definitely share with you guys. And now, the most important part at the moment is gonna be water a little bit. And I'm not gonna water too much because it is been raining. So just enough to soak it in a little bit in there. Make sure they get some water, because that was a little dry in the wagon, like the soil. So I'm just gonna water just a little bit. I'm gonna be planting more because I got plenty seeds. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. Potatoes don't need a lot of water. And that's one thing that I love about potatoes. They're very easy. After you do this, you should be set to go. Once a week, if it doesn't rain, you can water them and you will be more than good. They actually don't like too much water because they can rot the seed that you planted. But there you have it. I hope this video was a little helpful for now. I will keep you posted. But I believe that anything that you grow in your own garden, it will be better because it already is used to your microclimate, your ecosystem, and everything else. You guys know how I feel about that. So with this, I see you guys in the next video. Please like and subscribe. And remember, nature will always surprise you. So we'll see how this is gonna go. Bye.